Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the live tonight. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna just kind of chill out, kind of sort of talk a little bit. Just wait till everybody come on in. That's what I'm doing now. Just waiting everybody to come in so we can get the live started, so we can talk. So first, I got the shirt. Just posted a couple videos. Yep. So how y'all doing? Yeah, I just got through dancing to like two songs. It was like the Johnny Guild song, Rub Me the Right Way. I think that's it. Um and then let me see, I think that's the song. Let me see. Oh, Rub You the Right Way. So it's called Rub You the Right Way. I said Rub Me the Right Way. And then it was Shanice, It's For You. Yep, that's my song right there. I think they played it like on Family Matters before. Yeah, it was on there. It was on Family Matters before one time. Like Shanice used to be on Family Matters in the 90s. Yep, her and Eddie sung a song together, I remember. But I really don't remember seeing the actual episode back then. I just really remember like I looked at it like later. But I definitely remember when Donna Summer was on there. I remember that actually. I think I actually seen those episodes when they was like fresh, new. So who we got in here? We got people liking. We got people liking the videos. We got people coming. Y'all keep coming. Y'all keep it coming. Um, I was just wondering today. I'm like, should I just keep make my channel like a dance channel, just strictly dance, or should I make it? I feel like mostly dance. I mean, I want to do my language thing, but and I'm doing it. Or just post a video teaching French, but I'm just thinking like the dancing is just like a complete takeoff. Like people just really, really love it. Or I don't know if it's just the algorithm that may be just pushing it more. I guess. I don't know. But it seems like people love to dance mostly. But I'm still pulling through. Yep, and that's something I've been doing for a long time. And I don't even feel like, you know, like pressure from people when they like, people I get like mixed comments, mainly good comments, mainly people comment good stuff. But some people comment every now and then. I think no matter what you do, you always gonna get like some type of negative comments. No matter what you do. And I think that's unavoidable. Yeah, I think you're gonna always run into somebody that don't like your style or just whatever. You always gonna bring it. Hey, what's up? Good night. Good night. How you doing? Y'all gonna come in if you wanna come in. I just got through doing a dance video. Okay, that person kept scrolling. Okay, so we gonna still stay on. If they keep scrolling, that's cool with me. Yeah, because I need people that really love what I do. How you doing? What's up? Yeah, let me know where you from in the comments. I'm doing it every day. I'm doing lives about 2 to 3 times a day, y'all. Between two, they be doing so much gossip about stuff now. I don't want to be a clout chaser. What's up, Ricardo Morton? Where you from? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Only 3 more subscribers away from 4,400. Go on, hit that subscribe button. But y'all, people be gossiping and making money off gossip. Ain't this crazy? Like people always have made money off gossip, but it's just crazy how clout chasing make money. You know what I'm saying? But I said myself that I didn't want to do that. Like I don't want to clout chase. You said dance. You want me to dance? I just dance. I just did a dance video. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But what I'm talking about is like it's crazy how clout chasers make money off just talking about somebody else. Like this crazy, and they get like so many views just from talking about another person. And it's never been natural for me to do that type of thing because I always just been like old school. Like I always like to focus on myself. But ain't this crazy how they make money off talking about other people? And they be in like so many views and stuff like that. But I think everything come with a price though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do that, I still feel like you really I don't know. I just love my confidence. You said, "Hey, Jesus loves you." Oh, much love to y'all too. Y'all gonna hit the subscribe button. I'm 3 subscribers away from 4,400 subscribers. Why do y'all follow me? Why did y'all stop? Why didn't y'all keep scrolling? I want to know. Why did y'all keep scroll? I mean, why did y'all stop right here? Why did you stop? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Yes. So you said dance. Actually 7:29. What do you mean by 7:20? I can do a dance though. Hold on. I'm gonna do it for y'all. But I ain't put on no music, I ain't putting on no music. But I'm just dancing without the music. Only because I don't know if YouTube will block me. I don't know if they'll stop me, if I try to. You love my accent? Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm moving on up to the sky. So for why y'all stop? Why y'all stop back here? Why y'all didn't keep scrolling? That's what I need to know. Why did the people not keep scrolling? That's what I want to know. Why did y'all stop? Y'all pulled over and y'all stopped in front of this. It's like a digital highway. Y'all didn't scroll. Y'all just stopped. What made y'all stop? What made y'all stop, y'all? I'm from the Memphis, Tennessee, from the South. I'm all original, y'all. You said because they weird. You said, oh, they messed up. Don'ts. You said entertaining, I guess. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was boring for a minute. For a while, I thought I was boring because I was like, on the internet, you compare yourself to people sometimes because you see somebody doing this and you like, man, I must be boring. But apparently, I'm not boring. I knew I wasn't boring though. Yeah, I already knew. I already knew I wasn't boring. But you just have to have an audience. Like I don't think it's no person that's specifically boring. Like you got people online. Did y'all see that person that don't ever talk? Like they never talk, and they had like so many views and so many people watching them. This dude, this black dude, he never talk. Y'all already know who he is. I don't know his name, but just looking around me, I'm like, man, you just got to be yourself. You just got to be yourself, and I've grew into being myself. I've grew in. So let's talk about the 13-inch TVs in the 90s. I had a 13-inch. My grandma did. You said, I don't think I ever recovered from the post 2015, 2016 culture decline. Don't let them get you down, bro. You'll grow into that forehead. Oh, shut up. Somebody from Jamaica, these people tripping. That's clout chasing. That's clout chasing right there. When a person try to get attention and track, clout chasing is all around. And the fact that I'm getting clout chasers on my live, I know that I'm going somewhere. Cause I got clout chasers all on my live. They on my live. Only come up in here if you interested in the 90s. If you like the 90s, that's me. That's me right there. Not in the 90s, but that's my shirt. I had a 90s party a few years ago. You just playing. Oh, okay. You said you just play. Yeah, people can be nasty. People can be nasty. That's true. You from the 90s, so was you born in the 90s? Were you born in the 90s? You said so you was born in 76. I got a cousin that was born in 76. I'm just looking to see if I got any new subscribers because I can tell when y'all subscribe. But somebody said I'm turning 16 this year, so I'm a dip out. So they feel like they too young. You feel like you too young? If you feel like you too young for this live, then you should dip. But when I was 16, I still like the 90s. But I guess I still grew up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was 16, we talking about like 2004. Yeah. So I guess that's different. The 16 back then, the 16 today is different 16 because what they exposed to now is different than what I was exposed to. I'm trying to see the child. Let me see. You said, "What up, man? Hope you." I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How you doing? I'm doing very well. I'm just starting my live up. I'm doing it. I did a live this morning, and now I'm coming back on today. So you'll probably see me on like once or twice a day. You'll see. Okay, I got 2 more subscribers. This was up. I just need one more subscriber to get to 4,400. One more, one more, one more. You said 16 years old today would hate the 90s. Ooh, you just said I gotta talk about that. That's a good topic. We talking about the 90s. Yeah, I am gay. Somebody said, no, I also love the 90s, but culture is just too far overstimulating these days. I agree. I do agree. I do agree that the 90s, they were hated today because this is like, but when you think about it, don't you think that people in general would probably, I mean, you like the nostalgia of it, right? But at the same time, I be thinking like it's an advantage to some of the things that we do have today. Because just imagine if you went back into the 90s, you won't have the same certain luxuries that you got today. I mean, I know we like it, right? I'm not saying that I wouldn't go back for a day, I wouldn't go back for a whole week. I probably would love it, right? I'm not saying it, but I just feel like certain elements of today, we still are used to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you grew up in the 90s, I still feel like, but am I wrong or am I right? I don't know. I just think about that from time. They said you are my favorite gay streamer. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. See, I'm open though. I like to be open. I like to be me. I like to be unapologetic about who I am. And some people are not like that. You know. So somebody said, let me see. I don't know what they. Yeah, somebody said. What's up, Frank? And what else? What was that? I'm English though, so my experience to the 90s probably different. Yeah, your experience could be different from somebody in the US. I don't know. I never been to England before, but I was just saying. Somebody said pick a struggle. I don't. They said gay and black pick a struggle man goes. So somebody on here said that. I mean, I don't think none can be a struggle if you happy with yourself. I don't think there's no such thing as a struggle unless you influenced by. I would say pick happiness. Pick happiness. Because a struggle for me could only be a struggle if I worried about what other people said. That's the only way a struggle could really be a struggle. I mean, somebody else's struggle could be different from my struggle. So I don't believe. So if y'all say something out of hand, y'all gonna get blocked on here. I don't have time for that. We are talking about the 90s. And I got some clout chasers and I'm happy about it because I don't have to take this serious and I don't take it serious. Yeah, people trying to take me down, don't want to see me shine, but this all right. Yeah, but I'm still gonna do me. The same people that's come in negative stuff go through stuff too. I mean, we all people. What do you think happened? Yeah, but yeah, we talking about the 90s. So any other comments y'all got to say about the 90s? They said don't let them distract you, dude. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, don't let them. I'm trying not to let them distract me. They be trying to do that because they see in the 90s we didn't have it. We didn't have no clout chasers like that. Not in the 90s. So let's just talk about maybe my channel is turning into nostalgia a lot because I like languages and I love nostalgia, but it's kind of turning more into like nostalgia, which I'm not against because I love it. But yeah, the 90s, um, how old were y'all in the 90s? When you grew up in the 90s, fundamentality, let me ping that comment. Oh, somebody said, don't forget AIDS was a death sentence. Yeah, the AIDS was a death sentence in the 90s. I'm glad to have this community because I got as people that get tired, like in real life, like they get tired of me talking about the 90s because they be like, won't you watch some new stuff? Like, won't you watch new stuff? Won't you watch, like new stuff that's on now? and it's like my family, people in my family be said that they kind of sort of joke about it, but when I really look deep into it, somebody even said I had a problem, like some type of mental issue because I like the 90s so much. Like, oh, you so stuck on it. Oh, you want to, but I don't look at it, and like there was from somebody in my family that said it, so but they kind of sort of warm up more to me talking about it more and more because they know it's what I love, like when you love something, you love it, you know what I'm saying? But people will try to say, well, it's old, or well, why do you know what I'm saying? So I hate when people do that. That's why I love to have a community of people that feel the same way. They're like, okay, I love the 90s. You said in the 90s, online meant you were on the train. Yeah, you probably talking about like early 90s because I don't really remember the early 90s like that. Like I wasn't born until 88, so I don't remember. Like the 90s, I remember probably would be maybe like 94. I have a memory from 94. That's probably like the earliest 90, maybe 93, maybe 91. Because I was talking to my cousin that I used to live with them, and I stayed with my aunt for a summer in the 90s, and they was actually potty training me, which was crazy back then. And my big butt was 3 years old. But I knew, like I could see visually in my head that image of the 90s, but I didn't know that it was 1991. And I just had talked to my cousin, like probably it's been like about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, or something like that. And he was like, that was 1991. I didn't know that was the year, but he told me because he's older. So he was born in 76 and he was like, that was 91. There had to be 91. And I was like, that was crazy. Like sometimes I have a memory, but I can't always put a year on it. But that was 1991. So I would say my memory probably from 91. You said, what about the global racial segregation? Um, you talking about now, or what are you talking about? Like back then? Somebody said only had 4 channels. Yeah, we only had 4 channels. I have family. Yeah, of course, I have family. They all live in the U.S. and I live in Mexico. So I was the one that said I want to move to Mexico. They all live in the U.S. But to me, I don't really look at it like the U.S. is not far from Mexico, so I feel like I can easily go see them. I can easily go see my family. Y'all hit the subscribe button too if you feel in the channel. But yeah, I love to go see them sometimes. But yeah, we talking about the 90s. What other memories y'all have? Are you a hyper? No, no, I speak 3 languages: English, Spanish, and French. Somebody said, why Mexico? Well, I chose Mexico because, well, one reason is the language, right? Like, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches. Yeah, the language because, first of all, like, I don't have kids or nothing like that, I feel like our family not really that close like that. I talk to certain people like my brothers and stuff like that. But I wanted to immerse myself in the culture, like the language. I love the food. It's not that far from Mexico. I mean, that far from the US. The people very nice. So it just was like a no-brainer. Then I work remotely. I got my online business. So I just felt like close to the US. I mean, it was really a no-brainer for me. And then I feel like I keep my own culture alive through my videos, through my lives. I keep that all alive. So that's why I chose Mexico, was because of that. And I already came in fluent speaking. Y'all can buy the shirt if y'all ever wanted to. I mean, I got it on some site, RT Vibes. I mean, I decided to put it out there. So it's possible. Some people have asked about it. And then I already spoke Spanish. So yep, it was a no-brainer. Close to the US. I mean, I can be there like in a couple of hours if I got on a plane and went to Texas. It only take like a couple of hours. South Africa appeared in 90s. Man. Oh yeah, he was still in prison, Nelson Mandela in the 90s. He was still in prison. I learned about that in school too. I love history. And 90s is part of history. Yeah, back then racism was more confrontational. but now it's more right. It was more confrontational, but that's because you got online. No, I'm not married. I'm not married. No, I'm not. That's another thing. People put pressure on. I'm not saying you putting pressure on me, but people do want you to get married. Somebody said '90s was the best time. It was. It was in a way. You said apart from Dodgy meat in a 10, how the cost of living down. How the cost of living down here, I think is different than the US. Like it's not expensive. I mean, you can get some places that's definitely cheaper. I mean, what do you mean, like apartments? Are you talking about houses? I don't know much about houses. I know more about apartments. I've been here since 2020, so I've been here almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in March. So you talking about like, let me know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like? I don't really know about apartments really mainly. I will buy you for $20. What kind of crazy stuff? Buy me for $20 or buy the shirt? You said, "Wow, I'm living in." Okay, you living in the American public. Okay, y'all subscribe too, so we can keep the group together. This is my whole group. Well, I can let you know. I pay for where I live now. I pay. It would probably be about $700 in American money, but it includes like everything. Like it already comes with like the furniture, the just everything already comes. Like everything is included. It's about probably like 700, maybe a little over that, but around that amount. And this is for 2 bedrooms. Yeah, this is for 2 bedrooms. So yeah, that's how much I pay now. But it's different places. Like when I first got here, I was paying a lot more money, and it was because I mean, it was still cheap to me, the places I was staying in, kind of. But then now when I look back, I'm like, man, they was just really trying to get me because Airbnb is expensive. When you go on Airbnb, you can get some cheap stuff on there, but I started out in Airbnb at first, and then I started renting more directly from people. You know what I'm saying? Because Airbnb just was too. People always see a sucker coming. You know what I'm saying? And you know your budget, you know what you can afford, you know what you can't. So you still kind of need to look around. You know what I'm saying? You say much better with no. Somebody said much better with no mobile phones, in my opinion. And kids play sports and outside. It's a lost world. Right, right. I can remember playing outside when I was little. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we used to play touch football. We used to play just everything, run around, jump rope, wrestling men. We used to play with all that, and it was just you didn't have like the. I wish I had a computer. Computers was like the cell phone back then because I really wanted a computer so bad, y'all. Y'all don't know how bad. You said just asking. Okay, so you pay higher price because it's French, but honestly, still. Yeah, so I pay a higher price kind of because it's furnished here. That's why I kind of do pay a high price, but I mean it's still like I say, it's still affordable. I want to get a place that's not furnished. That's my next move. I'm still building my business up, so hopefully soon I'll be doing it. Rugby. I never played rugby. Is it like something outside or something? I forget. It's like a little square triangle or something, I think. Brandon said, I paid about 150,000 on my house in Dominican Republic, but only thing I pay is elect. Dang, that's not bad. So you bought the house for 150,000? Or I mean, that's not. I mean, compared to you know, like that's the most important thing now to really have a house. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like apartments, but I'm more at an age where I'm like, man, I know what I'm doing. Like I know what's going on. Like you built your own house. That's what I would love to do that. That would be nice to do that. Cause I'm at an age where I know I still a do apartment, but I kind of sort of know what I want. Like even with my channel, I know what I want. Like it ain't no second guessing. I know I would love '90s. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the house, but I know I love the '90s. I know I love like nostalgia. I know I love languages. So I feel like just overall, I'm more settled in knowing what I want, just everything. So that's why I kind of think of a house, an apartment. You can buy an apartment too. You can also buy one. So I'm trying to get there. Hopefully when I grow my channel and people get on my website and sign up for Spanish classes and French classes, I could probably get there. Well, I'm not gonna say probably. I'm gonna get there. It's not gonna be no. Stop saying probably, y'all. If you keep consistent with something, you're gonna eventually get there. If you can wake up every day and go to work, you can wake up every day and put time and investing into your business. You said not furnished definitely be the move and board but yeah, I want my own. I want my own. Somebody said, why do black people get taller? Okay, that's kind of random. Random. I guess like everybody get taller. Hello, sir. I built my own house. Okay, that's what's up. I'm really I didn't used to think about it, but now I'm like I definitely want. You said I like the way you think. Yeah, I started thinking like that because you know I've worked like I'm not saying like you shouldn't work no job, but I've been just having so many experiences in my life, and time is really like the best asset you really have. I mean, I feel like they try to make you feel that money is. I mean, money is important. I'm not taking it away from nobody. I think it is. But time is such an asset. So when you really look at it, okay, you really selling your time to a job. I don't think it's too much wrong with it if it's aligned with what you want to do. Like, for instance, I'm an interpreter, right? I speak Spanish and I help the Spanish speakers out. I interpret. That's what I do. It's my passion. I love it. So I can't really say I'm selling my time for cheap or because it's what I love doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm always about growth. So right now, I got my online business where I offer my services directly to people. So that's just how I'm saying. So I kind of look at a house like the same thing. Like, you want to, time is your best asset. That's all I think I can say. If the government wants it, they will. Okay. Wow. So if the government want it, they will. Yeah. Champion is not USA or Canada. They can't take. Okay, so they can't take your land if you live in there. So what made you move to Dominican Republic? Like, my brother has been there, and I've never thought about going there. I think I thought about visiting maybe once, but I never thought about actually living there. So what made you move there? And y'all keep subscribing. We over 4,400 now. We at wow, y'all really doing a good job. Yeah, so we over 4,400. We at 4,403 followers. That's what's up. These lives are really doing it. So you said you can have a piece of land of next 50 years, no property tax, nothing. Okay, so did you move there because of the cheap pricing, maybe? Ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that. People judge all the time. Some people were saying that, yeah, some people were saying like, people that move to Mexico, some people, they just doing it because it's cheap and stuff like that. But man, everything in the world recycles, it's you gotta do what's best for you. You came here, right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't not, that's a good thing. And that's what I'm trying to continue to do. I'm trying to continue to invest. My channel is an investment of my time because some people you just don't know. Some people need somebody to talk to. Some people, and that's one thing I noticed. Like at first, when I first started doing YouTube videos, I was thinking like, who gonna like this? Who gonna worry about this? Ain't nobody thinking about. I just had that really limited mindset. But now I just look at it like people always can benefit from something that you doing. Everything ain't money. You could have somebody get on here this sad and this upset or crying or whatever, and they like, they may feel like they don't have nobody to talk to the 90s about or certain topics or certain things. I know me. If I had somebody that had the same channel, it's somebody that actually got another channel too. I'm not gonna lie, they on TikTok. It's this girl named Tiffany. She be talking about like nostalgia stuff, and I love her channel. So I get on her live sometimes. I do it because I love it. I love it. So I feel like, the same thing come down to when promote your channel. So somebody said originally Canada. Okay, this Brandon. I'm from what? But oh, you originally from Canada, but work from home. I work from home too. Yeah, I work from home. What's up? What's up, Toy? What's up? What's going on? We talking about the 90s. Can you remember the 90s? We talking about that. We talking about investments. We kind of talking about what do I do? Oh, I'm an interpreter. I'm a Spanish interpreter. I work from home. I'm a Spanish interpreter. So people call me over the internet, right? And they ask for an interpreter. Like today, I interpreted for a school. They had a IEP meeting. And in Spanish, I would say un programa educación individualizado. That's how I would say it in Spanish. So we had the IEP, and I had to interpret for them in Spanish and English. So they called me, and I work. That's how I do it. So I receive calls every day. Is not always a lot of calls, but I do receive calls every day. I wish it was more, but when you work in as an interpreter, it's kind of sort of like very fluctuating, like the calls and stuff like this. So you ain't always working the same amount of time. But today I had like 2 appointments. There was fixed appointments, so that was like set. So I loved it. And then I had like on demand, It's a challenging job. Like I'm not even a native Spanish speaker, which I mean, I've been speaking it for so long. But I speak Spanish, English, and French. Those are languages I speak. Of course, my Spanish is better because I've lived in Mexico for almost 6 years. So it's definitely better. In French, I got to kind of think probably a little bit more, kind of more in French, but I still be watching content in French and I still can have a conversation in French. Somebody said he speaks a lot. Thank you, Toya. Thank you for the comments on the video, Toya, too. Thank you. I appreciate that. I read all y'all comments. Somebody said, live in Dominican Republic now and have grown a lot here. And now I have a villa I built recently and rent it out now to tourists for. Okay, that's a really good investment. That's a really good investment. You really smart. Like you rent it out is smart because when I first came to Mexico, I had people that was rent stuff out to me. You know what I'm saying? And like, when it's a business and stuff, they're gonna charge what they want to charge. You know what I'm saying? But once you learn the game, you can be the person that's charging. You know what I'm saying? You can be the person that can rent the place, you can buy the property. That's a smart thing. And then it's like a passive income. So that's what's up. Like I would love to invest and also do my interpreting too. But interpreting is sort of kind of an investment. Like my website is an investment. I just been trying to promote it so I can get more clients to sign up for like, Spanish classes. Did you learn Spanish? So you're across the street from the beach. I don't think I want to be across the street from a beach, but it sounds good, just like a luxury type thing. But yeah, I don't think I would. I would prefer somewhere kind of far from the beach because I'm not a beach person, but I don't mind going to the beach. You said was scared in the beginning. Okay, took a lot of bunch of loans and grew here was again. Okay, well you did it. You did it. Like people moving to different countries. I really just did it because it's what I wanted to do, and it was in 2020 that I did it. The pandemic was going on when I moved. The pandemic was going on, and once I got to Mexico, the airports was shut down just like that. The same, like a couple days later, and my brother was like, "Man, dang, you lucky." But I didn't even know it was gonna be no pandemic. I had already booked my ticket and everything. Somebody said, "Let me see." So this Brandon said, "But just took the chance and learned a lot." Okay, so did you learn Spanish? Or did you saying you learned a lot of Spanish, or what did you learn? And hi, hey, Avon, y'all subscribe, man. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I just got like maybe 500 and something to go. So y'all subscribed if y'all not subscribed. If y'all feeling the channel though, I always tell people to subscribe if they feeling the channel, if they like what they see or whatever, content or whatever. Hey, Ken Lin. Somebody said, okay, the language I'm speaking, I mean, it's English. I mean, come on then. Hello, no girlfriends, no girlfriends. I already told everybody now. Like, people be trolling like a giant. Okay, you do speak Spanish? Okay, that's what's up. You speak Spanish. Yes, I speak Spanish. Also easy to learn because I speak Port. Okay, so What is your ethnicity? What is your ethnicity? Oh, I'm from United States, but I live in Mexico, y'all. So Spanish. Uh, no, I don't speak Portuguese. I speak French. So Spanish was no problem. Okay, Spanish was yeah. Spanish easy. Spanish is easy to learn if you. Somebody said her line cook. I mean, it could be. I mean, I'm like, I just got my haircut. I'm trying to grow my hairline back with some minoxidil. Like it's really kind of thin, but I mean it don't matter. I'm a fan. Like I said, I'm going to always have a way to make sure I have hair or make sure it look like I got hair. Like I'm very aesthetic when I want to be. Like when I want to clean up. Like if I'm about to go out somewhere to the party, to the club and stuff like that, I can definitely clean up really well. Like I can definitely, like not to say that I'm a bad looking person, but I can definitely put on the clothes, my hair, get that done, and I'm definitely a person that clean up. Um, if he speaks Spanish, I can speak. I don't know what that is. Brandon say Russell. Russell. um. Well, yeah, that's okay. I ain't worried about my hairline. And it's crazy. I'm surprised about myself now because I used to worry about stuff that people said a lot, but for some reason it just don't. Because there's always somebody else out there that's feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is too many people to worry about just one person comment, this negative, Yeah, I am gay. Yes, I am gay. People keep asking. Yes, I am gay. Gay. I don't want to have to keep saying it, but I am. Yes, I am. I am. I am. I am. You right. I am. Yes. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, somebody said, yeah, this fried and you should put it on the head. Just like I don't care about what you're saying about my hairline, I don't care about none of the other stuff. Yeah. Am I sensitive about it? No, I'm not sensitive about it, but I sometimes just hate to constantly have to say that, and I don't have to say it, but it's like, I mean, I think it's obvious, to a point. I guess that's why people ask, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like people know. Like people do know. That's what I'm saying. Like people just be trolling. Like people, like you suspect it, like on a scale from 1 to 10, you suspect it at least about a 9. So I mean, it's obvious. So but yeah, I didn't have to see it. You're right. I didn't have to see it. But I welcome anybody here that is gay too. If you want to be here, if you want to be here, gay, straight, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? In this channel, on this channel, it's open. Everybody can come on here except trolls and negative folks. We don't want no negative people, but we want real people that's positive and that's true to themselves. That's the type of people we want on the channel. If you coming on here with a struggle, you welcome to. Because I know the struggle, Some people got money and don't know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't this. You can go on ahead and leave then. See, look, they leaving. I used to be scared of it at first, but now I'm like, no, I'm not scared of people leaving because if you leaving, you don't like me for who I am anyway, even if I never said it. So it's like that's why I don't really care about nobody leaving. Right, because like I said, you live your truth. I always say that hate me. I prefer you to hate me for who I am than to love me for who I'm not. That is deep. Like that breaks down the whole thing. I would prefer that you hate me for who I am than to love me for who I'm not. Now, if you can't understand that, y'all understand that what I'm saying. I prefer you to hate me for who I am than to love me for who I'm not. Because at least if you hate me for who I am, at least it's you being real with me. You know what I'm saying? You being real with me if you hate me for who I am, but you being fake if you love me for who I'm not. To me, if you telling somebody, if you know you gay, and you saying that, well, I'm not gay, just to save face because you try and get good with everybody else, then they loving you for who you not. Is that true or not? Let me just get somebody to say, is it true or is it not? Answer that question. Yeah, answer that question. What I'm saying. Let me see. I mean, my favorite actor, Wentworth Miller. Okay. Yeah. Somebody said the man arrived. Nah, my partner arrived. Yeah, so it's good to to it's good to accept the person for who they are. You know what I'm saying? To be sincere. This is what's good to be. You said I have a wife, but her sister is gay. Nothing wrong with it. Whatever floats your boat, people most important. Yeah, so that's true. Just because, like I say, what I grew up in, like the type of environment that I grew up in was more like people not really accepting you. Like your own family wasn't accepting you because of what you grew up. I mean, not what you grew up on, but just because what they grew up on and their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't really accepting it. So, now I'm like I just gotta be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be nobody else or switch up nothing because I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's the most important thing to do you. So y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all not subscribed yet. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Um, I got a new subscriber. I got a new subscriber on there, so I appreciate that. You said I'm a huge believer in God. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I do believe there's a higher power. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Hold up. All right, I'm back now. Yeah. So yeah, you said you're a huge believer. Yeah, you should be. Whatever you believe in is cool. And like I said, I believe there's definitely like a higher power. I definitely believe it. You said I don't think so. What do you mean you don't think so? What? Like what are you saying? What don't you think? Somebody said what the fuck just happened? What do you mean what just happened? Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to learn Spanish, go to my Facebook group, Russell Trilingual on Facebook. Go to the group, go on there, and you can subscribe. You can be part of my group. Just put in Russell Trilingual so you can be part of the group. You said why you say that because I said nothing being okay. Who you talking about? The champion person on here? Right. Yeah, it's right. Like I just gotta really just break this down. Okay, look here. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I been knew I was gay long time ago, and it hurt a lot when I used to grow up and I used to feel like I couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was not gonna have friends. I felt like my family was not going to accept me. It just was like a complete constant not wanting to be around people, like avoiding stuff. Like my family would get together and I had like old school uncles and aunties and stuff like that. And they used to like sometimes you can feel stuff in a person energy. It ain't even them having to say something, but sometimes you can feel it in a person energy that they don't really fuck with you like that. Okay, let's just go on here and call it for what it is. Okay. And they can be your own family. Your own family. And they talk to you about like uncomfortable stuff as a gay person. When you're gonna get married, kids, and stuff like that. They talk to you about all this stuff. But you notice that they don't really accept you like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's only two ways one some can go to me. Somebody said we should live by the word of God and the word doesn't commit. Okay, I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that you can fake for people. You can fake, right? Like it's only one or two ways it can go to me. Okay. A person that's gay can just fake it, like just for the world, whatever, for the family or whatever, right? They can fake it. But then at the same time, are they gonna be happy if they doing it though? If they faking it. And then a person that and like I say, the other people may be happy, right? They may be happy if you faking it, but you still, either way, if you faking or not, you still the same person no matter what. If you faking or if you open, it don't, you still, to me, you still the same person. So whether you faking or not, that's not going to change your inner self or who you are. So it's either one or two people going to be happy, and I look at it like this. I'm going to be happy by accepting myself and not faking, or am I going to let the other people be happy? Or am I going to let the other people that's happy be happy? Which one we going to do? What do you mean you don't agree? I mean, you don't have to agree, but I'm just saying. Like at the time when I grew up, it was a lot of times where I did fake it, and I said I wasn't gay. I did, but they was happy. People, they seemed like they was kind of happy, or whether they was faking or whatever. But they seemed like they were, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's only two ways. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's only one or two ways. Either I'm gonna fake it, and then I'm gonna let them be happy, but it won't be a real happiness for them because they not really loving me for who I am anyway. So is it gonna be fake? Is it good to be fake? I don't think it's good to be fake. And then the same thing, if I live my life faking, then I'm not. Look, I think happiness is the key. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to live no life unhappy. You got people that do it. I know somebody that do it. I know somebody that live unhappily. I've seen people that's gay but live unhappily. They don't want to tell nobody. They sheltered. That's just how they live. Yeah, that's just how they live. So yeah, so I'm just talking about nothing religious, nothing spiritual. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how I feel about myself, my personal life, and just how I see things. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't take away from somebody feeling a certain way. As far as about whatever. I understand. Cause like I said, I grew up in the house of going to church. I'm not saying nothing wrong with going to church, but I never lived for no one else. Now, not at this point, I wouldn't live for nobody else. But I respect people's opinions about what they think. But I never would, at this point, live for another person telling me to, oh, you should do this or you should no, because they not gonna live for me, right? Like, come on now. So yeah. So what's going on, y'all? Else, we was talking about the 90s and we just got off into this topic. Like this topic just took the weird turn. I'm trying to see how my subscriber count looking now. But yeah, this topic just took, okay, we got another person. They come subscribe and I appreciate y'all. But look, many people is not going to even be honest. Well, I'm not going to say many people, but you got people that's not honest and is not going to say nothing because they skip. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, so who else we got? You say, please, bro, search. I don't know what that is. It's a late song. What song is it? I'm just kind of curious because I don't really listen to new songs, but it's just kind of curious, makes me curious. Okay, so this like what kind of singer is she? So what else we got to talk about, y'all? You said I respect others and don't care what others say. Myself, what? Right. So it like if you go to church, if you, whatever, you got your own beliefs. You got other people that's got different beliefs, and they might say, "Well, why do you do this? Or why do you do that?" You either way it go, live for yourself. This is how I feel. No matter what you're doing, live for yourself because you want to be happy internally. You want to be happy, so live for yourself. Why would you live? I have lived for other people before. I have did it, but it's so you're not living if you do that. It's like a prison inside, living for other. I mean, how can I can't do it now. I mean, I don't even know how to do it no more. I don't forget because Like some simple as my family didn't want me to come to Mexico, right? So they didn't want me to come here. So we can say that what if I had listened? You know, family didn't want me to come here. They was like, don't come to Mexico. Don't. Why you going? If you going on a trip, are you gonna wait till somebody else say they going with you to go? Like if you want to go somewhere, right? I used to say in my head, well, I don't want to go by myself. Man, I don't want to go by myself. Man, I don't want to hit the club by myself. Or man, I don't want to go to this trip by myself. But if you keep waiting on people, you're going to be waiting forever because you can't rely on people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have friends and stuff like that, but you got to do stuff for you or you would never do it. That's how I look at it. So, but yeah, we talking about the 90s mainly, and we talking about we talked about the topic, as far as like, respecting your life and living your thing, but we talked about the 90s. We still talking about the 90s. And everybody just kind of pouring off in the conversation, they life, how they living. That's pretty much it. What about this? Anybody been down south? Like, do you know about soul food or, anything like that? Have you, because that's where I'm originally from down south. And yeah, so I still cook like sweet potato pie, stuff like that. So y'all been like down south or anything before? Or y'all have not been down south? I'm technically down south by being in Mexico. Seemed like y'all left the room. It seemed like everybody just suddenly left the room. I don't know. I got like one person, but it seemed like y'all left the room. Seemed like it. I don't really see nobody coming no more. I think, yeah, let me see. I think I'm about to probably get off for a sec. Let me see. Hold on. So I still got somebody here. Okay. Like I say, this is not our world. We are just passing through it. The end. No need to be negative. And the creator in our world see these negative people a high power and believe you will be right. So I think, yeah. I mean, like I say, I live for people for a long time. So somebody said, I'm getting kind of new to the country. I'm 13. I'm that. Hey, what's up? Go ahead, subscribe, y'all. Yeah, so I'm I just don't even know how to live for somebody else at this point because life is so short. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at the same people that's judging you, are they gonna switch up or live any different than what they living? So it's just, I don't even know. It feels so good when you just can have your own peace, and it's like having your own place. You know what I'm saying? And not living with nobody else and living under their rules. You know what I'm saying? So it just feel right. And look at all the, we got every pastor and stuff in the church is not always perfect neither. That's a good example of what I was talking about. And especially now on the internet, we be seeing like stuff where pastors be doing like, I ain't got to go into it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they trying to live a certain life to, fake in front of people. But see, I can't do that. I have to be straight up with people. And you still get people support them. You still get people that support those people blindly, those pastors, right? And they just be, come on now. Come on now, be real. That we know that there's more wrong to me to be fake, to not really be real with people because you want money or because you greedy or because you thinking about yourself. Like that's not right. But they faking like they straight. Some of the ones, right? Is that better? And you supporting them? Is that supposed to be better? Wouldn't it be better if they be up front? That's how I look at it. It's better if they was up front. But they don't think about that. They selfish. And these fools is falling. Oh, crazy, right? And I done seen it. I done been to churches before. I done seen it on the internet. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They got a woman, they married, they got kids. and people giving them money, supporting them and stuff like that. But I feel like you doing yourself wrong. Really, you really doing yourself wrong because you wasting your time and your money for what you falling in love with that's not even real. You falling in love with an image. So you gonna fall in love with the image or you gonna fall in love with the real thing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that hate me for who I am, then love me for who I'm not. Those people in the church that's doing this stuff got you loving them for who they not. That's not right. I'm not saying it's everybody. I'm not saying it's everybody, y'all, but we going deep into it. Yeah, it's right. It's right. It's right because I done seen it. Because people would get mad if you say you gay, right? But you won't get mad at somebody that's lying in your face and telling you something else and got you in love with an image. So I think I would be more mad at that if somebody was trying to sell me an image and not being real because that person wasting my time. Think about all the people been going to church for like 20 years, so many years, and believe in that person that took out their savings, that did all this and believe in a person. And then all of a sudden some stuff come out and it's like, okay, this person been lying to me the whole time. So would you be mad at somebody like that? Or would you be mad at somebody that's upfront to you and in your face and telling you right then and there? That's what I need to hear. Which one you gonna be mad at more? I would be mad at the person that wastes my time and they lied. That's just me, to be honest. I would be more mad at that because time you cannot get back. You know, you can get money all day, but you can't get time back. So I would be more mad if somebody for years didn't tell me something and later told me, I'm like, okay, this person wasted so much time in my life. And it happened. It does happen. You know, it does. That's why I'm saying it can go either way. Like, you know, somebody being a certain way, them not saying nothing is not going to change the facts. Right. And sometimes the truth hurt for people. You know, sometimes the truth really do hurt, but I respect more people that's real than lie. That's just me. I respect more people that's real than lie. You can only do one thing, tell the truth or lie. It's the only thing you can do. Tell the truth or lie. On two ways you can go. Or just not say nothing. But if you're not saying nothing, that still can be misleading if you live in a lie. Hey, y'all go ahead and subscribe if y'all. You said how much time does it take to become a hyper polyglot? Well, I speak 3 languages. I speak Spanish, I speak French. English is my native language. I don't think you can put a time frame on it. Hey, what's up, Mexinic? Y'all go ahead and subscribe if y'all not subscribed to this channel. But I don't think you can put a time frame on it because it depends on how much time you put into it. You know, when I first started learning Spanish, it was kind of to get a good base. It probably took me about 9 months, 6 months, or something like that, sort of like that. You know, just to get a base down. But it's hard to really say because I'm gonna say about a good 6 months if you practicing really good, you own it, you making it a part of your everyday life, you know, just something you do every day. I probably say about a good 6 months, 3 months possibly, but just depends on how much time you put in. And it's just kind of to get a base of the language. Y'all go ahead, like the video. I don't speak 10 languages. Some people be saying they speak so many languages and they may be only fluent, like in the free languages, but they say they speak technically 10 or technically 5 or whatever, 6, 7, you know, whatever. But those people, they don't always be fluent in every language like that. You know, not always. I'm just saying. Somebody said my dumb ass thought polyglot was something about food. No, not about food. Like some chicken with like some pollo, like in Spanish, chicken. No, polyglot is definitely like a person that speak, I think, more than 3 languages is considered a polyglot. It's a person that speak more than 3. But y'all go ahead and subscribe if y'all not subscribed so we can keep going up in subscribers. We getting there. I'm trying to get to 5,000. 5,000 subscribers, and I'm almost there. I just gotta keep working at it. I'm growing slowly but surely. You know, it's slow online growing. It's slow. It's very slow, but My culture, African American. Well, I would say black. Some people don't like saying African American. I mean, I say black. Yeah, black. I still say African American because people know what I'm talking about. I'm not sensitive like that. Sometimes it's hard to understand English when you Russian. Yeah, I don't know. I can't relate to it, but I know Spanish wasn't really hard just because in the United States you got a lot of Spanish influence and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Puedo hablar español muy bien. Porque como vivo en México, ya llevo mucho tiempo aquí, pues aprendí. Pero aprendí antes de llegar aquí. See how simple it was? Because it's like I'm so used to speaking Spanish, it's just like natural. Yep, it's natural. Oh, their name is Matilda. I love Matilda. I love Matilda. Their name is Matilda. That's crazy. Oh, you welcome. You welcome. You welcome. I'm surprised people on here actually watching me. I'm so surprised. You just don't know. I'm so surprised that people actually watching me. I never thought that people would watch me. But I guess it kept going. All right, y'all. But I think I'm probably about to end the live right now. I'm about to end it, and I'll be. Or should I stay on? What do y'all? I got like a couple of people on here, but let me see what they saying. Okay, yeah, it's kind of late in your country, 4 o'clock. Of course, I speak Spanish. Yeah, so we got people still coming in. It make me kind of don't want to end the live because people still coming in, and I'm sort of kind of interacting. What's up, Roberto? What do you speak? What language you speak, Roberto? People still coming in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all still coming in. What question you got? Go on here, ask me the question. I wish I had some people on my site signing up for Spanish classes right there. I got like one person that did book a lesson. But I'm still getting people to come on there. Aren't you supposed to be let me see, this person is just being rude, super rude. Bye, 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 bye. Like NSYNC, and my NSYNC was there you go, bye, bye, bye. That's the joke right there. I'm an interpreter. I'm a Spanish interpreter. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all hit the subscribe button, y'all. Y'all hit that. I blocked that girl. I blocked her. Somebody said, nah, I'm gonna go, okay, good night, buenas noches. That's how you say it in Spanish. You just subscribe? Okay, y'all go ahead and so you already did. Can I please have a shout out? Shout out to Ali. Yo, what's up, fam? Doing great. Yeah, I'm doing great today. I'm doing great today. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm doing great today. And I'm doing great because I'm never giving up. Like every day I get up, and sometimes my life like a little down. You kind of don't get people. So I think I got so much momentum going now with my website, Russell Trilingual, with my 90s nostalgia. See the t-shirt, see the shirt with my name on it. So I have so much going on now that I can't just give up. Shout out, yeah, shout out to Philippines. Shout out to Philippines, y'all. Shout out. In this country, well, my country, I would say Mexico, because I've been living here for almost 6 years. I see you subscribe. Thank you. It is what time is it? 7:27 p.m. That's the time. Yep, 7:27. You said, yeah, bro. Sure, I see it. Glad to hear it. You're a great person. I'm proud of you. I will go ahead and subscribe to VVWO6. Go ahead and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can see when I go live. If you subscribe, you can see when I go live. And y'all motivate me too. Y'all really motivate me to keep doing content, keep connecting, having these conversations. Y'all really motivate me a lot. Yeah, and I want people to subscribe that's on the same thing. You love 90s, you love languages. That's the whole purpose of my channel. I'm an interpreter, Spanish interpreter. I'm a Spanish interpreter. That's what I do for a living. I have my own website too, which I offer. Well, I offer services on my website, russelltrilingual.com, for Spanish English interpreting, teaching French, teaching Spanish, and then I also work as a freelancer, and I do freelancing. I do that for like different agencies, so that's what I do. Yep. People constantly coming in. What's up? What's up? Go ahead in your comments. Leave where you from. What's your age? You said, Russell, I have to go, but peace and love. Okay, peace to your peace, and thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yep, I appreciate you for subscribing. So y'all can see and click the bell. I think it's a bell or something you have to click in order to get the notifications. Bye, Matilda. Her name Matilda. I love the movie Matilda. Yeah. But I think that I'm gonna go ahead and get off now, y'all. This is it. This is the live. Thank y'all for being out here. This all I needed to do for the night. This all I wanted to do for tonight. We had a good conversation. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I don't know about late tonight. I don't know. I'll probably say tomorrow more so. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. So um definitely Saturday though. But people wasn't really biting on Saturday. It was like a slow time. Yeah, but all right, y'all. Good night. Good night. Thank everybody for coming. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for y'all likes. Y'all keep watching the videos. Go on my Facebook group, Russell Trilingual. Go to Russell Trilingual. Type Russell Trilingual in on Facebook, and you'll see my Facebook group pop up. Go ahead and do it if you're interested. All right. All right, y'all. Bye.